Tragedy has struck the NFL world today as reports are coming in that superstar quarterback Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs has been rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Doctors are saying that Mahomes may not survive his injuries. The shocking incident occurred during the Chiefs' game against the Los Angeles Rams. What exactly happened, and is there more to the story than meets the eye? In this video, we'll dive into the details and explore the possibility that Chiefs linebacker Aric Jone may have been involved in a sinister plot to take out the league's biggest star. This is a developing story, so be sure to watch until the end for the latest updates. It was a highly anticipated matchup between the Chiefs and Rams, two of the top teams in the NFL. Early in the third quarter, the Chiefs were driving down the field, looking to extend their lead. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes dropped back to pass, surveying the field for an open receiver. Suddenly, Rams linebacker Aric Jone came charging in untouched, launching himself helmet first into Mahomes. The impact was brutal, with Mahomes' head snapping back violently. He crumpled to the ground, not moving. Medical staff rushed onto the field, quickly placing Mahomes in a neck brace and loading him onto a stretcher. He was rushed by ambulance to the nearest trauma center. Reports from the hospital say that Mahomes has suffered severe head and neck injuries, and doctors are struggling to stabilize his condition. They have expressed grave concern about his chances of survival. Now, this isn't the first time Aric Jone has been involved in a controversial hit. Throughout his career, he has developed a reputation as a dirty player, with a history of late hits, unnecessary run-ins penalties, and questionable tactics. Just last season, Jone was suspended for 2 games after a vicious hit that left an opposing quarterback with a concussion. Many felt the suspension was too lenient, and that the league wasn't doing enough to curb Jones' violent play. And it's not just his play on the field that has raised eyebrows. Jone has also been involved in several off-field incidents, including bar fights, domestic violence allegations, and run-ins with the law. It paints a picture of a player who has little regard for the safety of others, and who may be willing to cross ethical and legal boundaries to get an edge. In the wake of Mahomes' horrific injury, conspiracy theories have begun to swirl. Some are speculating that Jones' hit was no accident, and that he may have intentionally tried to take out the Chiefs' star quarterback. The argument goes like this: with Mahomes sidelined, the Chiefs would be severely crippled. Their chances of making a deep playoff run, or even defending their Super Bowl title, would be greatly diminished. This could open the door for other teams, including the Rams, to rise to the top of the AFC. Some have even gone so far as to suggest that Jone may have been acting on orders from Rams management, who could have seen Mahomes as the biggest obstacle standing in their way of a championship. Of course, these are just unsubstantiated rumors at this point. The NFL has announced that they will be launching a full investigation into the incident. They will be examining game footage, interviewing witnesses, and looking into Jones' history and potential motivations. The league has stated that if there is any evidence of intentional foul play, Jone will face severe consequences, including a potential suspension or even a lifetime ban from the NFL. They are also looking into the possibility of criminal charges being filed. Meanwhile, the Chiefs organization has expressed shock and outrage over Mahomes' injury. Team owner Clark Hunt has vowed to leave no stone unturned in pursuit of the truth, and has promised that the team will provide any and all assistance to the league's investigation. As the investigation continues, there are growing concerns about Patrick Mahomes' condition. The latest updates from the hospital paint a bleak picture. Doctors say that Mahomes has suffered extensive damage to his brain and spinal cord, and that his vital signs are deteriorating rapidly. The medical team is doing everything in their power to try to save his life, but they have expressed grave doubts about his chances of survival. They have begun preparing Mahomes' family for the possibility of his passing. This is a devastating turn of events for the Chiefs, the NFL, and football fans around the world. Mahomes was not just a transcendent talent on the field, but also a beloved figure off of it. His infectious joy and passion for the game made him a true ambassador for the sport. As we wait with bated breath for updates on Mahomes' condition, the investigation into Aric Jones' role in this tragedy continues. The implications of this incident could be far-reaching, both for the Chiefs' season and the future of the NFL. If the allegations of intentional foul play are proven true, it could rock the league to its core. The fallout could lead to sweeping changes in how the league approaches player safety and discipline. But for now, the focus remains on Patrick Mahomes and the desperate fight to save his life. We can only hope that he is able to defy the odds and make a miraculous recovery. The NFL and the world of sports will be holding their breath.